sorts of themes about what I might say. And I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to more or less wing it. So Sandy was telling me the other day that in high school, they say, graduating high school seniors, where do you see yourself in 20 years or whatever? And Sandy actually did say in high school, I see myself as a professor. And she was telling me this the other day, that I feel like I finally reached that goal, even though she was hired as a professor years ago. Now that she's a full professor, she's like made that leap. But thinking back to what she's accomplished in just those 20 years from high school to now, in 1999, she wasn't a professor, she didn't have tenure, she didn't have her PhD, she didn't have her 2 master's degrees, she didn't have an undergrad degree. This time 20 years ago, she did not have a high school diploma, and yet she is now a full professor because she just has had this meteoric rise that she is able to do everything so well and so quickly, and graduating undergrad in 3 years, getting her master's, getting a PhD in 4 years, and going up for all of her promotions at Towson on schedule or early is just an amazing accomplishment. Sometimes I think back to what that Sandy in 1999 might have been thinking, and what she might say if she was able to be here now, and I have a kind of an idea about what that Sandy might say. This is my favorite photo of Sandy. Taken in December of 1999, I think, or sometime before. So Sandy was saying that she wants to put this in her office. And I think actually, when the students come in, you can really. The other part of the speech that I wanted to give was going to be entitled, before I had all this AV equipment problems, I had an idea of doing sort of a PowerPoint of the secrets to Sandy's success. But I'll just give you sort of the overview that she has taught me, which is like the best life philosophy that you could possibly have. The 3 pillars of Sandy's religion, as it were. Those being first, peak experiences, what she terms peak experiences, which I think this qualifies as a peak experience, that just sort of special occasions that you should take time to, as you're going through life, to make plans to have some event, something that you can hold up and be like, that was a special moment in my life. And Sandy spends a lot of time planning those peak experiences for me and for our boys. She cover up. That she plans for our boys. And to balance out the peak experiences, you can't have special occasions one after another. You have to have sort of your everyday life be fulfilling and pleasant and comfortable for you. That you have to spend time to make sure that, like, on a daily basis, you're getting enough rest and just sort of be able to get into a routine where it's not kind of a drudgery from day to day. You're not just waiting for those peak experiences to happen. You're actually sort of enjoying yourself in the moment each day. And then the third pillar is what you might call sort of community service. Like, you could have your peak experiences and your everyday life, and it's all very kind of self-centered, but the third pillar being, you have to sort of extend that out into the world, and that's something that Sandy does more than anyone else that I know. That her just amazing generosity. She really does care about everyone that she meets, and learns about them, learns about their desires and preferences and their worldview, and tailors things to make sure that everyone happy. She wants to make everyone happy, and I've never met anyone who takes it to that level, and I'm just so lucky that I'm able to be part of that. And I thank Sandy for giving me that kind of life philosophy to sort of keep in the back of my mind. I'll end with one final anecdote. When we got engaged in 2006, it was a foregone conclusion at that point. We'd been dating long distance for a while. We finally moved in together, and so we were living in the apartment for the first time. But we knew that we were meant for each other, and so the engagement was just kind of, and the getting married was just kind of a formality. And as a result, I kind of treated it as the engagement as a kind of formality, and it was the most unromantic proposal in the world. I just woke her up one Saturday morning with a ring and said, "Will you marry me?" And her reaction, as you can understand, was sort of like, "What? What's this?" What? So I kind of wish that I could have that moment back to make it more of a peak experience, as it were. The end of that anecdote is that 5 years ago our house got broken into and the engagement ring was stolen. So that was kind of a very sad thing. But it does allow me to do kind of a redo on that experience. So, Sandy, will you continue to be? Okay, that's it.